guys, welcome back once again. I'm sitting here with Abhishek. He is studying MSc in Global Management. Amrita studying in same course actually. Majorly, we're going to be talking about what is the reality when it comes to part-time jobs, what is the reality when it comes to internship, and at the same time cost of living in France. Now, it will totally vary from which city you are in, what kind of lifestyle are you used to back home, and how do you want to live here. In a month, how much is it? Keeping France as a country, keeping 2 years of course in mind.
Okay, so approximately we can say on a monthly basis you will have to spend almost 650 euro.
Right, so we're talking about 650 euro, food, accommodation,
all your other party stuff, everything. Yes.
Is it same for you?
No, actually it depends on your lifestyle, how you live.
Right.
Because for me, 800 is the minimum. I can't live in 650 because for me, I'm paying the rent of 500 euros per month.
Okay.
In the city, which I'm getting out of 140 out of I'm getting from CAF, which is the housing allowance from France, and then I'm spending 30 euros on tram. That's per month card.
Transportation.
Yes, tram.
True.
That's per month, and then around you have to have around 200 euros for grocery and your food. If you are hanging out with your friends on the weekend, then that also includes the drinks.
Yes.
Yes.
If you travel, then more.
Yes, and you're Europe. You're not here to just sit on front of your computer all the time. You're here to travel, explore other countries.
Right.
So you'll also have to include that in your cost of living. So it makes up around 800 to 850 euros.
When you're applying for your visa, right?
Yeah.
You're supposed to show them some funds.
Exactly.
How much is that?
For me, 2-year course, 24 into 650.
Correct, for 2 years of course.
Yes.
Where did you show this? Which account?
In a nationalized bank account.
Back home?
Back home, yeah.
Was the account in your name or father's name?
It can be anything. If it's your sponsor, it's fine. If it's my parent, you just have to show the relation. It's fine. It is not like it should be your account.
Right.
It can be your parent or your sponsor, anyone.
Right. Is it same for you?
Yeah, I had to show around, in Indian rupees that was 16 lakhs, including the fees for the whole course.
Including the fees, yeah.
Including the fees. But apart from that, it was around 7 lakhs for these 9-10 months. Yeah.
Okay, right. We're talking about 1 year, right? In this case.
Yeah, 1
9
year.
months.
Almost
1 year. Okay, what is the reality of a part-time job?
Sad.
The reality
That silence kills me.
The reality is that people actually don't know the reality of part-time job.
Okay.
So in France, if you're ready to wash the dishes or serve at the restaurant, then it's okay for you. But for that also you need to learn French.
Yeah.
You have to speak French, and not just A1 level, but at least B1, B2 level.
Yeah.
Because they don't even talk to you if you can't introduce yourself in French. They will just say, please go outside, and that too in French. You won't even understand what they're saying.
Did you just say ask me to leave the room or not?
They'll just take your CV. Okay, I'll keep it. Bye.
That's it.
We'll get back to you means like
we will never get.
We'll
back.
see.
They want, yeah.
I'm sure you guys knew before coming also.
Not
right?
him.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, I knew.
More or less.
Yes, more or less. Right. Learning French is the basic thing you should do before coming here.
Right. This topic always screams so loud all the time. Anything you talk, whether you talk about part-time job, full-time job, internship, this is the topic all the time, And how can so many people get wrong, man? At the same time, I would suggest people to learn A2 level.
At least.
Okay, A2 level. Even if you have to delay your admissions intake, do that, because it's better to suffer there than to suffer here. And then once you're here, you can always go for either again A1.1 or A2.1, whatever, because the levels which you have outside France are always lower when you come back.
True.
Again, the point is immerse yourself into, because you're investing a lot of money.
True.
You're spending a lot of money, and it's a hard-earned money which if you're taking education loan, you'll have to give back to bank. You don't want to be slaves to the bank for the rest of your life, right? And to get to your destination, which is the job, you need that.
Yes.
What about internship? Wait, before we talk about that, I know some of the courses have mandatory internships,
Yes.
right? How do you guys deal with such situations where you are supposed to have forcefully, to have an internship, and it's up to you to find that? And if you don't have that, that means you're not clearing the course.
Yeah.
What's your point of view?
Apply out of France. Apply in Netherlands, apply in Berlin, get a job in an English speaking region at least, if not a country.
Even in Germany, most of the places they ask for your German skills.
That's true.
Yeah, true.
In France, everywhere they ask for French.
Everywhere.
I mean, it's a big company, then you might get lucky, they just ask English. But yes, again, it all comes to the point from the language. So you will have to learn French, and finding mandatory internship, at least you will have to send around 500 applications to get few proposals.
Yeah, volume really matters.
It really matters. I mean, there are times when you will scratch your head and you will want to throw your computer away. Then I'm not getting any responses from any of the companies. I'm applying from past 2 months and I have got only few responses, which I'm really surprised because I have a good experience at my back. But still, people really, because I don't have B2 level French on my CV, it matters a lot. I mean, it's getting really frustrating and disappointing.
Even if you get a follow-up call and they realize that you don't speak the level of French they want, that's the end of the call. I mean, no further, nothing. That's it. End.
Right.
And quite different from the Indian way of recruiting. In France, it's completely based on your profile. For example, I have a technical background. I'm from physics. So if I apply for a marketing job, not in a scientific related, very less chances.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, so it all depends on your profile also. In India, if you're an engineer and you do an MBA from an IIM, you get a job in marketing, finance, wherever you want. But in France, it doesn't work the same.
But no, it's not the reality. You will really have to work hard to get a job. The university will only provide you a platform, but you will have to do a lot of research, you will have to use these resources which are provided by the universities.
Correct.
And I mean, that's up to you. That's up to your hard work and dedication.
Right. Job can never be given in your hand.
Yeah.
No, never.
And there are no job fairs or placements like in India.
In India, but even if there are job fairs here, but that's only for the local people who speak the language.
We understood your pain points. What's your thought on getting a full-time job now? Where do you see yourself? Like how to go about? What's the future look like for you?
Maybe in a multinational corporation, you might have the chances to get a full-time job.
Right.
Then again, I'm thinking of improving my level in French.
Right.
Because then only I can improve my chances at least.
Right.
And then if I can convert my internship into a job, best. The best.
And you have got internship.
Yeah, I got one.
But you're still looking out for internship.
I'm still looking for internship. And I mean, I've always planned to stay here even after I've completed my master's. So yes, I'm looking for the job or internship or anything, for instance. Basic thing is you will have to do a lot of research to come in. Just don't live in that fairy world that everything's gonna be fine once you're there. It's not gonna happen. Life is not so easy.
The point what we're trying to make is life is not going to be easy, but once you work hard for it, you're definitely gaining more than the guys from US, Canada and Australia, which is the language skills.
Yes.
That will remain with you for the rest of your life. Okay, it's a bit of a struggle, yes, but think about what's beyond that. You can be an international affairs manager once you know the language.
The exposure is huge.
It's a real skill we are talking about.
Yes.
Right? You have a degree from France. So this is how I look at the whole thing. Because I know that typically in Europe, the life is between language and when am I going to get the job.
Yes.
I'm sure more, but
the food.
Well,
it's a bit of a struggle if you don't know how to cook.
But there is always an alternative for food. There is no alternative for learning language. You have to learn language.
Yes, for language, there
is no alternative.
now.
There is no alternative of getting a full-time job.
No.
You want to get a full-time.
Yes.
But for food, you can always go and buy.
Even if you are vegetarian, then good luck to you.
Alright guys, do you have any last thoughts on people who are coming to France?
Guys, please, before coming here in France or anywhere, please do your research properly and just talk to the alumni of the universities, look into the figures, not on the university's website but the actual figures, and just work hard.
Perfect. What about you?
No pain, no gain. Just learn French and perseverance. That will take you to places.
Right. Alright guys, so that's it from our side. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.